So in order to communicate our ideas for these design solutions, we decided to build a prototype of the small bus shelter, and this would be for, again, the shelters that only had just a sign.
So for our prototyping phase, we first started collecting materials.
We didn't have enough materials, so we had to go out a lot.
Our idea was to build something that was made out of recycled materials so that we can make it cheaply. So we made a structure out of cans that stood up with plastic sheeting around it to protect people from the wind.
Being at a college campus, we sort of figured one of the most widely available materials would be beer cans, actually. So we went around to a bunch of fraternities and dumpster diving.
We had 230 cans to wash, dry, and I guess reform if they were dented.
From there, we took the cans and we assembled big columns with them that were 17 cans tall, and we taped those together with duct tape and made 4 different support structures for the stop. For the bottom of it, we made a circular ring out of plastic to hold the cans together, and we did the same thing on the top to provide a dome-like structure. We put PVC piping that would stretch from 2 cans to 2 cans.
We met some struggles along the way. As you can imagine, cans aren't the most stable materials to build with, so we had to sort of follow the design process and just keep iterating and finding the best way to do something with what we had.
We had a lot of issues with the columns when we leaned them against the wall because the duct tape wasn't strong enough to hold them together.
One of the most important parts of building a prototype is obviously trying it out and seeing how the users react. So that's exactly what we did.
So we decided to implement it in Walmart since we noticed that before in Walmart there were a lot of people waiting outside, and that would be a good place that we can test to get a lot of different people's opinions on our stop.
So unfortunately on our day of testing, sort of on our part and a lack of planning, there weren't many people that were able to try out our design.
We had one person try. I mean, I think it was successful partially because it was warmer. When we brought it to Walmart, it was warmer. You could easily tell.
I think the motto of our group would be a quote from Michael Jordan, which said, wait, let me look up the quote. He said, "I can accept failure because everyone fails, but what I can't accept is not trying." So we tried to implement this crazy idea, and we got a couple of people to go in it, but even if we failed or even if we did succeed, then I think it was still better to try it. I mean, waiting is BS. Waiting is BS.